Alrighty guys, bringing you a review today of the new Astro A50 headset from Astro Gaming, and this is a phenomenal headset for anybody who can afford it. This headset is priced at $300 USD, so it is one of the more expensive ones out there, but it is definitely one of the best, if not the best headset out there, depending on the application that you're looking for. It does say wireless on it, however, Xbox 360 players will need to use a chat cable that'll connect the controller to the headset. Not Astro's fault at all. They would have had to degrade the sound quality from Dolby Digital 7.1 down to something of a lower quality if they were to make it wireless, which they did not want to do. And it's honestly just one cable. You can unplug it really easy or just take the controller with you if you need to get up and move. But as you can see by the controllers there, I do play on PlayStation, and the bottom of the charger there just got done charging, so it's all ready to go again. But on PlayStation 3 and PC, the chat is sent over the USB interface on these guys, so don't have to worry about that extra wire by any means. Now, actually getting up here to the headset, you can see that it is actually charging on its little base here that they come with. And this guy, the stand is included with it. You assemble it and everything. It's a pretty solid stand made out of plastic. It's got little rubber feet on the bottom of it and everything, so it doesn't slide around. And then there's the charge cable that is plugged into it right now. And if you look over here, there's a little yellow amber light on the right side of the headset. That means that it is charging. When it is solid red, it is done. And if you're using the headset, it'll actually beep and start to flash if it gets too low battery. And I've used this headset for about 8+ hours on a single charge and haven't had an issue whatsoever on battery life or the headset seeming like it's losing signal because of low batteries or anything like that. Astro's gaming site does say that it lasts for 12+ hours. I think that's a little bit on the high side of things. Honestly, I would say 10 hours probably is about the best you're going to get, especially after reading a few other reviews from some other people and talking to some people on the forums. So that's that. And then right here on this side of the headset is going to be your Xbox chat cable plug-in. And then over here, right below the power button right there, there is going to be some audio presets. Try to get it here so you guys can see. Right there, there's a little switch with a 1, 2, and 3 stamped on it. And that's a toggle switch, and from the factory, the Astro headset, the first one will be just like a general setting for movies, TV shows, stuff like that. The second one will be for general gaming, and the third one would be for sound whoring, or good for first-person shooters like Battlefield and Call of Duty, and it's going to make high-frequency sounds quite a bit louder for you, so hearing footsteps, grenade pin pulls, reloads, all that type of stuff is going to be significantly louder for you guys, so you should be able to pick up on it quite a bit easier. And then at the bottom of the stand here is the transmitter for the Dolby Digital 7.1, or I guess you could say like a decoder box essentially. And this guy has just got a power button right here on the front. Go ahead and turn it on, it'll glow red, and then a Dolby Digital button right there. And you're all set to go when you have those two things right there. And on the back of it, try to show you here, you got a few different plugins. Oh, not really gonna let me get around. But anyways, on the back here, it has got just the USB interface. It's also got the audio optical port in and out, and then it's got an auxiliary port as well. And then on the far side, it's got a USB port that can be used for charging. However, with my current setup right here, I'm just using my controller charging stand to charge the headset. Works a little bit easier that way. But everything is included in the box for you. You won't have to buy anything extra for this headset. It's honestly, it's a great headset. It performs well. My previous headset was a Triton AX Pro, and it was a solid headset and everything. Some of you guys may have used them. Sound whoring, it was decent with it, but however, instantly when putting these on, the number one thing about this headset is the comfort of it. It lightly grips your ears enough to keep pressure off the top of the head on the bar up there, so it's not like, pounding into the top of your head, but it's not gripping the side of your head too tightly either, so that it feels like you're getting pushed in from the sides and stuff like that. So comfort on this headset is absolutely phenomenal. Build quality, it's all right, I guess. It's the same as the A40s, so if you have A40s or Union's A40s, it's pretty similar. Just when you're paying $300 for a headset, it would be better to see a more metal construction on it. The metal sliding rails right here, those are going to be made out of aluminum, I believe, for you. But that's really about it. Everything else is plastic on it, so kind of a con right there, I guess you could say. But Other than that, that's really all I could say about build quality on it. The microphone over here, it is not a detachable one whatsoever, and the way the headset works to mute people is that it's actually got a built, you have to flip it up, and right there it kicks over just a little bit, so it's a noticeable little increase in resistance, but other than that, it's completely adjustable. You can stick it out however you want to and everything, and then if you want to mute your mic, you just flip it up and it's easily out of the way for you guys. So pretty straightforward on that aspect. I guess other than that, the only other complaint I would have would be the master volume control here on the headset. And I'm not sure if too many people have actually touched on this, but it's just a wheel down here on the bottom. There's no texture to that wheel. It's just a plastic wheel, and it does have, I guess, it's kind of hard to push it from time to time and get it to slide up and adjust volume easily, especially if you get sweaty hands or something like that. It might be extremely difficult for you to do that. The first time I was trying to do it, I was lightly pressing on it and couldn't get it to rotate. You do actually have to press pretty firm on it to get it to increase in volume, so Astro could have done a better job, I guess, just by giving that little master volume dial some grooves on it or something like that, like most applications that have a dial for a function on it. But other than that, it's been working great. I've had no problems with this headset. If you do some looking, some people are having issues with Xbox 360 chat, like the microphone, when they talk into it, will go in a wave pattern, like get soft in volume, they get progressively louder, and just keep increasing and decreasing in volume. The other thing is some people have had blown drivers or blown speakers already in the headset. You can test that when you get it by essentially just holding one ear cup and shaking the other, and you can just hear little bits rattling around in there and stuff like that. Some of the hardware is loosened up. The other issue is people sometimes after a day's use cannot get the Dolby Digital light to come on. They can get the headset to power up, but no Dolby Digital and no sound to be transmitted to the headset. In that case, Astro does say it is a software bug, and they're coming out with a firmware update hopefully here within the next week that will address all of those problems. And if you are an original Astro A50 owner that ordered it back in July or got it back in July, you know that their return policy is 30 days. They've actually extended the warranty on this headset to 30 days after that new firmware is released. So if you're still not satisfied with your headset after the firmware update, if you have any of those problems, like I said, I have not had any problems whatsoever. I am playing on a PC. It does seem like most people that have these problems are playing on Xbox. So keep that in mind. Don't want to deter you from this headset. It's definitely, I mean, it's phenomenal. Like I said, comfort, the sound on it is absolutely amazing. You can definitely pinpoint that 7.1 virtual surround sound on it. I mean, it makes it, you know, nearly impossible for you not to be able to clutch around to search and destroy or something like that. So definitely 5 stars in my book. I guess I can't, well, I take that back. Not 5 stars. We'll go 4.5 just because of the problems that I have heard about on this, and they are known problems. Astro has admitted them, and the fact that the dial on it does not have grooves built into it, so the dial for master volume can sometimes be tricky to adjust, especially while gaming, and the fact that, you know, the headset is, majority of it is plastic. I would have liked to see some more metal parts on there. Maybe some of the pieces that were actually holding the ear cups, those could have been metal, I believe. But other than that, it's a great headset. I can't really knock it on too many things. I mean, it's just little stuff here and there, but not a big deal. It's not going to affect the way the headset performs and will work for you. If you do decide to buy this headset, shell out the $300, you will definitely be happy with it. Hopefully, you don't get one with problems. I said, like, you know, I was talking about earlier and everything, but Astro has got great customer service and everything like that, and will be more than willing to help you out if something does come up. And like I said, it is a software-related problem. It is not a hardware-related problem. So when that firmware update does come out, which should be in the mid-August range, so waiting time within the next week, essentially, they're saying that all the problems will be fixed and it will work flawlessly on Xbox, PC, and PS3. So that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the review and everything. If you do have any specific comments on this headset, feel free to leave them down below in the comments. I will get right back to you as soon as I can. And go ahead and hit the like button if you could. Trying to kind of expand my channel here, trying to offer a variety of content. So browse through my videos, you might find something different that you haven't seen before, or something else that you really enjoy or like. So, till next time, guys, take it easy.